Welcome back. Today we are doing a review on the Hornby Class 50. This is, as you can see, in Network Southeast livery, and her name is Dauntless, and it's number 50048. So, a brief history about the Class 50. These were built between 1967 and 1968, and a total of 50 were built. They were mainly in service with passenger trains. These could often be seen on the semi-fast services out of Waterloo. And they were quite powerful engines, and their nickname is the Hoover because they had a system, something, I'm not exactly too sure what, but thing sort of like an engine cooler or something like that, which made sort of like a sucking noise like a Hoover. Because that wasn't very reliable, they took it out, but the nickname still stuck. And there are quite a few preserved of these. Sadly, 50048 Dauntless was one of the ones to receive the fate, and she was scrapped in 1992, something like that, basically. So, but there are quite a few others preserved. Anyway, let's have a look at the detail of this stunning locomotive. Just look at that. Wow. For a start, whoa, oh my god, she is really heavy, seriously heavy. You're not going to have any problem with traction at all. In fact, she's all-wheel drive, so this axle's powered, so is this axle's powered. Basically all of these axles are powered, and it's achieved by a centrally mounted motor driving with two shafts coming out of it, and going in and driving all the wheels. But wow, just look at her. I mean, the detail is stunning. She's got sprung buffers. That buffer is not sprung because when I first got it, it fell out, and so did the spring, so it's just solid in there, but I'll have to super glue that. But anyway, just look at all this detail. You get a coupling chain. Just look at her. I mean, wow. Look at her. Wow. And this has not been added by me. It's all been put on already at the factory. And all this detail, wow, it's amazing. Very nice window wipers, and the lights do work. You get 2 amber lights here and 1 white light, which all glow when the train's coming towards you. When it's going away from you, there's 2 red lights here. And the doors open everywhere. Just look at her. Just wow. That's just absolutely amazing. There's a number 50048 Dauntless, Network Southeast. It's one of my favourite liveries. I love the blue white, the blue and white with a red stripe, and the grey running along the bottom, and the yellow ends are really nice. High voltage signs. You get rivets around these grills, and these grills can actually be moved, as you can see. You get a very nice window, just you can see inside. No, you can't really see inside, but that is nice. Just look at all this detail underneath. It's all painted as well to stand out. And the bogies are very nice. Well, yeah, the axle boxes, I don't think they are actually painted in real life on this particular model, but on this particular train. But I have seen some Hornby Class 50s with the axle boxes painted. Maybe in this livery they never were painted. I'm not exactly too sure. I'll have to look at some prototypical pictures. But oh, look at the roof. The fan there, it used to spin, but the model was running. What's happened was I watched Everard Junction channeling below. I watched Everard Junction's loco fleet video, and he said how the fan could cause strain on the motor. And I found, but what I also found is that the fan was jamming up, so I thought to myself, better remove that rubber band which connects it to a flywheel, so it no longer spins. But you know, it's not very important. I'd much rather have lights than a working fan. Because the thing about the working fan is that it only spins when the train is moving, whereas in real life they spin all the time when the engine is running. But you know, it still looks very nice though. It still looks very nice. Wow, it's underneath. It's not a lot to see, but yeah. You get sprung buffers again. And the window wipers are very nice, I forgot to mention, at both ends. And yeah, all in all, it's just a really, really nice model. I mean, really captures the look of the Class 50. Wow. Well, if there's nothing else to say, then I guess we should put on the track and see how she runs. Here we have the Hornby Network Southeast Class 50 on the track, and I'll just show you her lights. So you can see the white light in the middle and the two amber lights at the top. I'll just change direction. See the two red lights. Anyway, let's give her some juice and off she goes. Wow, just look how smoothly she runs. And I don't know if you can hear, but there's just a quiet hum from the engine or from the motor, and I think that's really realistic. Wow, and she's handling the track beautifully, as in she's running really nicely. As I say, the fan used to spin, but it doesn't. If you get her brand new, then the fan does spin, but I took it off because Everard Junction said in his loco fleet review how it put strain on the motor. And plus the fan was jamming up, so there was no point in keeping it. Also, there's a link to Everard Junction's channel in the description below. I do recommend you check it out because he has a brilliant channel and his layout is very nice. Let's get a few lines out shots. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. just to conclude, I highly recommend her. No matter what livery you get Class 50 in, whether it's BR Blue or rail freight livery, or well, whatever, basically, I highly recommend her. She's just a brilliant model and you will not be disappointed. So thanks for watching and see you in the next review.